Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the three games that we have for Wild Card Saturday today. This is the first time we've ever had a triple header. We have a triple header today and we have a triple header tomorrow. So the first game that comes on today is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Buffalo Bills. The second game is the Seattle Seahawks versus the LA Rams. And the third game, which is the night game, is the Washington football team versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I really would have thought that they would have put the Buffalo Bills versus the Indianapolis Colts as the night game. So I don't know how the NFL works their football TV schedule, but it is what it is. So we're going to go with the flow. So let's start off with let's start off with the Buffalo Bills versus the Indianapolis Colts. We know that Josh Allen, which is in the MVP race, Stephon Diggs, which is the leading receptions grabber in the NFL for this season, going up against the wonderless and magical Phillip Rivers and the T.Y. Hilton. So we have two good defenses. You have the Colts defense that's led by Darius Leonard, and you also have the Bills defense, which is led by Tre'Davious White and Tremont Edmonds. So this is going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game, all because both teams do have great defenses. With that being said, I also don't feel like it's going to be like a single digit game either. I think that in the end, Buffalo is going to be too stout for Indianapolis, and Buffalo is going to win with Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, Josh Allen, and the defense. I really think that the Buffalo Bills are going to win. I think that the score is going to be somewhere around maybe 27-20. Of course, with Buffalo winning that game. It will be a good game. Once again, I would have loved to see it tonight on NBC at 8:15, but it's the first game of the day, so let's get it started. So the next game we're going to talk about are the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks is my son's team. He loves himself some Russell Wilson, and he also loves himself some Tyler Lockett and Jamal Adams. I think this is also going to be a good game. I am concerned very much so for this game for Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson this year against the LA Rams, he did not play good games. DK Metcalf was taken out of the games by Jalen Ramsey. Tyler Lockett barely caught any passes, and the run game is what they depended on. They lost one and they won one to the Rams, so it's going to be a very interesting game. Russell Wilson he's going to cook, but he's also going to be running for his life. Aaron Donald, the Rams reactivated Michael Brockers off of the virus list, I think, today, and Andrew Whitworth comes back for the offensive line. So even though right now it's still up in the air whether or not Jared Goff plays or whether Walford plays, but when Walford played against the Arizona Cardinals, he really did play a good game. He got to push the ball downfield. They also have Cam Akers, who's going to be running the ball, and with getting Andrew Whitworth back, that's going to be a plus all in itself. So it's going to be a close game, but it's going to be a good game. I am going to go still with Seattle winning because Russ is going to cook, and I think he's going to cook enough until he's going to get his team over the hump. And the defense in the last 7 games of the season, they have led the NFL in being in allowing, I think, like 6.9 points per game. So I think that the defense is going to show up. Russ is going to do what he has to do, and the Seattle Seahawks are going to win. I'm looking somewhere for the score to be about maybe 23-16 or maybe 23-12, somewhere along those lines, but Seattle will win the game. Last but not least, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the wonderless and the magical Tom Brady And you have the Washington football team, who has the feel-good story of the season with Alex Smith coming back off of that catastrophic injury that no one ever thought he may be able to come back and play football from. And you have Washington football team, who at the beginning of the season was in a tumultuous way because they changed their name, and then all of the other issues that they had going on and still have going on with their organizations. They started off with Dwayne Haskins, and now they're in the playoffs, won the NFC East, and Dwayne Haskins is no longer on the team. So, with that being said, we know Tom Brady has all of his weapons. He has Chris Godwin. They don't know if Mike Evans is going to play. Um, but he has Scotty Miller, he has Leonard Fournette. Um, and the defense is okay. You have the Washington football team, who has a fierce front four led by Chase Young, and the front four for the Washington football team are all first rounders. So I don't think it's going to be a close game. Right now, from what I'm hearing, Alex Smith has calf soreness, so it's up in the air whether or not he's going to be able to go. So that would mean Taylor Heineke, who only had one start this year, although he did win, which was Week 16 against the Carolina Panthers, it would be his second start, and this would be in the playoffs against against a good football team and a good defense in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I don't think, even if Alex Smith was to play, even if they were to rotate Taylor Heineke and Alex Smith, I don't think that Washington will still have what it takes in order to beat Tom Brady. Now, the one thing I will say is that the one thing Tom Brady hates is pressure. So if that front four can get pressure all the time and consistently throughout the football team, make Tom Brady fumble the ball, make him throw some interceptions, and the defense maybe can score one or two times to help the offense out, then it comes into play that yes, most certainly they can beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will that happen? I don't know. It remains to be seen, but it is a possibility and it can happen. When it's all said and done, I really think that Tampa Bay is going to win this game. I don't think that this game is going to be close. I think this game is going to be high scoring, but it's going to be high scoring on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers side. I think I'm looking at a score at maybe 42 to 20, even if Washington can score 20 points. So I'm going to say 42 to 20 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I have the Buffalo Bills winning, I have the Seattle Seahawks winning, and I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning. So that's my take on triple header wild card day number 1. I'll be back tomorrow to give you my picks for the games tomorrow. So in case you like this video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button down below, and until next time, see ya.